Hi, I'm Pushkar Shirke for Project Battlefit, and today we're discussing, is your weight loss healthy? Overall, there are three reasons for weight loss. One is starvation, where you're losing muscle and water. Alright, obviously that is not healthy. The second one is doing a water cut, right, where your body is just dehydrating itself and dropping water weight, and that is done by athletes, by bodybuilders, and models for shoots. And the third one is what I refer to as healthy weight loss, which is pure fat loss, where your body is retaining the muscle that it has gained or even growing muscle while losing only adipose tissue or fat. Alright. The very first one, which is starvation, it's not necessarily that you are always on a starvation diet to lose weight due to starvation. Sometimes you are sick, you have a disease, your digestive system is not working properly, it's not absorbing the nutrients. Even that can cause starvation related weight loss, and obviously it's not healthy because your body is not getting nutrition. Alright, I get a lot of people who have been on random diets from random dietitians with shit qualifications, even some celebrity dietitians who purely put them on a starvation diet. They are hardly eating anything, so they see the weight drop a lot, but they start feeling pale, weak, feeling sickly, and that's because they are not getting the appropriate nutrients that their body needs. The body is like a machine. You have to feed it its fuel, its nutrients, primarily the macros, which is proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, and then the micronutrients, which are all your vitamin B, C, E, K2, and so on. Right? So in a starvation diet or in starvation mode, your body is extremely catabolic, it's extremely weak, it's degrading itself slowly and steadily. Your body is literally tearing itself down, and so that is definitely never a healthy way to lose weight. Alright. The second one, okay, is where we stand on the fence, where you're cutting weight by dropping water or dehydration. If that's happening naturally, it's obviously many times unhealthy because your body is losing weight, water weight at a very fast rate. Your body is not hydrated anymore. The rate at which your muscle tears, the rate at which your brain can function well, all starts dropping, and your body is not performing like an optimal engine, like an optimal machine, and that is definitely not healthy. But when you are a competitive athlete or a model who is dropping water weight in a controlled way for a purpose, then for that reason we can still consider it doable. Is it healthy? No. Is it a necessity? Yes. So which is why they do it. Bodybuilders go to an extreme of cutting water. Like when a bodybuilder is on stage, he's anywhere between 6 to 9% body fat, and the water has been completely drained from the skin, which is why you can see all the veins pop, and you can see the skin touching the fascia of the muscles. You can see the striations of the fascia, and that is because there's absolutely no water beneath the skin. It's completely packed in. It's like a cellophane wrap around your muscles. Is it healthy? Definitely no. But it is what bodybuilders are judged on. It is what makes models look good on screen, which is why they have to do it. Fighters, on the other hand, if they go that low, their performance will drop considerably. There's a safe amount of space in which you can drop water and reload it back, which is what fighters need to do, which is what athletes in sports where weight is a criteria need to do. There's a process to cut weight and the process to gain it back without damaging yourself. A lot of federations now, especially in MMA, have the weigh-in right before the fights, and that is a good thing in a way, because otherwise people used to just cut weight super sharply and then rebound up again within 6 to 7 hours or within a day to a much heavier weight and then fight. It was a loophole that a lot of fighters used, and it's a loophole that worked because if you know the science behind cutting water, which is a lot of techniques to do that, salt superload, salt deload, then you use a diuretic, drop water, flush out your system, overdo caffeine, and let your body just drain out completely. And in their case, it's fine. If they know how to reload it back and regain their performance, is great. But if they cannot regain their performance back within the time span that they have to reload their body, they're not going to perform really well, and that is definitely unhealthy and bad for them. The third case scenario, which is what a good dietitian or a nutritionist will always advise you is pure fat loss, where your body doesn't lose strength, doesn't lose performance, it only drops adipose tissue or fat. You only want to target the fat in your body to burn down and be used for energy. Alright? So that happens when you're training regularly, your protein intake is decent or high, and your carb intake and your total overall calorific intake is lower than what your body actually needs. So your body is forced to use up fatty tissue to burn it, to convert it to energy and use it up. And that is when you have healthy fat loss. So if the third case scenario is your scenario, then and only then is your fat loss completely healthy. Is yours? Any other questions you have, you can feel free to ask me on Project Battlefit on Instagram, Project Battlefit on YouTube, or on our Facebook page. This is Pushkar Shirke signing off for Project Battlefit. See ya.